VE, but we're not listed, so I got to get over the YouTubers, get it listed, get it all listed, so we can get it started in here. Yeah. Okay, enough of that. Hold ups here, man. I got to get to the YouTube. It's taking me a minute here. Ah, there we are. Edit this thing. Okay. BluntJamz live. Okay, that's what I call it. Okay. Let's get over here to the public side of things. Get it done. Well, we're definitely public, and we're live, L-I-V-E. So let's just get it started in here. You know, let's just do this thing, shall we?
Smoke a blunt. I love to smoke a blunt, man. Hey, man, you know, my white homies ask me, do you like bongs or blunts? I tell them blunts, because I get pulled over all the time. I can't be throwing bongs out the window, you know what I mean? Smoke a blunt, nice and slow. Hold the smoke, then let it go.
Stoner, good evening, brother.
Smoke a blunt.
Come on, let's smoke a blunt.
Nice and slow.
Always really slow, man.
Hold the smoke, then let it go.
Brother Craig.
I love smoking weed all by myself.
Tonight, man.
Don't have to pass
Good evening,
it to
brother.
no one else. I hit my blunt anytime I want. Got so much weed, I don't have to hunt. I don't get hyper, I don't get crunk. I do get high, I do get drunk. Once my high is gone with the wind, I grab my lighter, then I flick again. Briefly take a chronic break. Weed headache, big mistake. I'm high, so I put my blunt down, turn up my music and dance all around. I can't hear the phone, I can't hear the door. I never leave home unless it's time to school. Smoke a blunt, nice and slow. Hold the smoke, now let it go. Smoke a blunt, nice and slow. Hold the smoke, now let it go. I remember when I started smoking weed, picking out the stems and the seeds. I didn't have enough to buy me a beer. My homeboy told me to hit this heat. I grabbed the blunt, I took a hit. I thought to myself,
good evening, my wonderful, groovy,
groovy,
excellent, happy dappy, a super duper happy dappy friends, a super happy dappy Thursday evening. Hope all is well and swell and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. It is the 27th of February 2020. Welcome to BluntJamz. BluntJamz. We're gonna hang out a little bit. Puff a blunt. Got ourselves a blunt. A blunt. Smoke a blunt. Nice and slow, man. So yes, just hanging out, chilling like a villain. But I'm not a villain. But I'm chilling like a villain. Just hanging out, Just got done hanging out at the dispensary, the place where I stay, you know, all that stuff. I was the first wrench. You was, yeah, I do believe, Gomez. Wrench. Are you, let me get over here and make sure you're a wrench. Are you a wrench? You should be a wrench. I have to go over to the YouTubers, the old YouTube, and wrench. Hold up. There you go. Kapow! Kapow! Why not now? Wow. Hey, okay, you're the wrench. The wrench. I don't know why. I thought you was one of the first wrenches, Gomez. I have to literally go over to, you know, the old YouTubers here and check you guys out, man. Hold on. It's getting ready to trip out. On you guys. It's getting ready. There it goes. Uh-oh. Trippy dippy. There it goes. Oh my gosh. Infinity time. Infinity. Man. Yeah. So welcome everybody. Just hanging out. Like I said, I was hanging out at the dispensary, the place that lets me stay here a little bit. They were closing down and all that jazz, and normally if the proprietor, the owner, the lovely lady is by herself, I will hang out until she heads home. But she has a groovy friend, a real groovy lady, hanging out with her tonight. So I hung out there until they kind of closed down and make sure everything was swell well, and I came over here to hang out with you guys. So, yes, this evening, we got, Jack. Hold on. I gotta clarify what we have tonight's blunt strain is Jack Flash. I had to actually look. I had to look. It's Jack Flash. It's a indica dominant hybrid, a little bit Jack Herrera, and I do believe White Widow. Some Jack Flash, I do believe. So, all right, got me on the background. Thank you, Brother Craig. But by the way, welcome, Brother Craig Gomez. Brother Craig, I hope your widow family, wonderful blessings, because that's what you got, man. You got some wonderful blessings. It's swell, well, and groovy. Brother, man, you are a hip cat. You're really groovy. And hold up, folks. I gotta do my little thing. I think somebody's here. I gotta lock up. Gotta locky. Hold up, you guys. Just hang out, check out some ambiance here. Ooh, I don't want to lose that. Whoa, hey, brother. You heading out here? Yeah. Sweet. Right. Sweet, man. Hey, my name's Brad, by the way. Hi. Yeah. This is my home. Hey, you guys still there? Hope you guys, I apologize if I thought, my friends, you guys still there? Hope you're still there. Did I lose you guys? Everybody was leaving. There was, okay, hopefully you guys don't fall over here. There we go, cool. Dispensary was shutting down. The guy that's working on the cannabis. Sorry, my friends, I apologize. Anywho, the guy that was working on the cannabis, he was leaving, so I had to lock up the gate. It's just, it's kind of a new thing, but I roll with the punches. It's kind of the thing that lets me stay here free of charge. So, and I wanted to let him know, hey brother, everything is locked up tight, secure, east and west gate. Thanks again. Sweet. So yes, I apologize about that, my friends. I knew I'd probably have to do that, and I was hoping it was going to happen before I sparked up my blunt, because it is all about blunts, right? It's all about BluntJamz this evening. So, like I said, it's Jack Flash. We got Jack Flash for the good stuff. So yeah, I get to live here rent-free where I live, but in exchange, I keep an eye on the property. You know, I lock gates, check things out. You know, so yeah, man. So yeah, it's just little things I got to do. And Bryson, his new days off are Wednesdays and Thursdays, so he doesn't close at night. So it's just a little extra thing I do for them. So, you know, during BluntJamz sometimes, maybe you guys will come along for some fun stuff like you did tonight. I was getting ready to bring you guys with me really quick, but I didn't want to freak everybody out. You know, sometimes the world is not used to, you know, YouTube, you know, getting the YouTube folks put in your face. So yes, we got some Jack Flash this evening. So I'm on YouTube right now. This is this is the fun thing about live streaming at night, man. You guys get to like peer into my life. There you go. So could you call it locked and loaded? Oh yeah, locked and loaded. Oh yeah. Well, I got a little bit of a slightly buzz, but we're getting ready to get cadoodled. I'm ready to get cadoodled. Are you guys ready to get cadoodled? Oh, you know, I am totally ready to get cadoodled. So without further ado, let's smoke some Jack Flash and listen to some Cypress Hill, Dr. Green Thumb, shall we?
Hello, I'm Dr. Green Thumb. Have you ever had the problem of running out of weed and just can't find some anywhere? Well, try my Dr. Green Thumb grow tips. I'll show you how to grow inside and out, from seed to clone, and the best homegrown. And if you're afraid of those pesky pork choppers in the sky, no worries, we'll fix them too, with one of our Dr. Green Thumb sizzling screens to block the nosy pig's vision. Don't believe me? Just ask one of my many satisfied clients here, Jed Sanders, how well it works.
Hello, my name is Jed, and I'm a farmer, and I've been growing marijuana for about 20 years, and with Dr. Green Thumb's sizzling screen, I don't have to point my shotgun at them pesky porkers no more. Thanks, Dr. Green. You're the shit.
Yes, Dr. Green Thumb's got it all. I guarantee it. Try my book, and you'll have the chronic in no time.
Hello, Dr. Green Thumb. Paging Dr. Green Thumb.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. I'd like to tell you just where I'm from. In the hills where the trees grow wild with weed fields. No fucking pigs with shields holding the blue steel. Greenhouse effect with the weed connect. DEA can't keep the green thumb in check. HPS got blessed the whole crop. please God, don't let me see no cops. Truckload ready to hit the highway. Don't let the eye in the sky fly my way. Or we're gonna have big trouble, that's no shit. Can't be growing without no permit. But fuck that, I study the 215 script. That way when they come, they can suck my dick. We can't grow without attention. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
I'd like to tell you just where I'm from.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
I'd like to tell you just where I'm from.
Yo, Dr. Green Thumb, come on back one time.
People can't live without the urban. If not, they be drinking and dropping and swerving. But thanks to Dr. Green Thumb, we grow in the backyard or inside with hydro. To the kush plant, pushing the tangerine dream. Tasty, blowing the fucking smoke screen. Cycles of weed are constantly grown. Somebody give me the razor to cut drones. I'd like to stop, but it feels so good. 20 plants sticking up my whole neighborhood. Never wanna leave green alone, but never ever ever gotta worry from my home. What that funny sound knocking at the door? Sorry, Green Thumb, can't talk no more. Please don't follow me into the sun. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
I'd like to tell you just where I'm from.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
I'm from the back, no need for rehab. If I can't drive, then call me a cab. In my closet, the weed is dried out. Like Gig said, ain't no place to hide out. I don't wanna buy no weed from no cop. Get locked up and they close up my shop. That's why I buy no weed from no one. That's why they call me Dr. Green Thumb, the scientifical, mystical one. Growing my crops with the rays of the sun. Come on, let's see how it's done. If you see the pigs, there's no need to run. Cause some of these pigs are down with Green Thumb. But you never know what be the outcome. You see the photo in the album. The weed is glowing like my erection. Look, I never told you where I was from. Some call me real, but I'm Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
Hello, my
Dr. Green Thumb.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
I'd like to tell you just where I'm from.
Little Cypress Hill for you. Dr. Green Thumb. Dr. Green Thumb. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this evening. So, yeah, just been hanging out. It's been a fun day in the inventory. So I've been super excited for, obviously, BluntJamz this evening to hang out with you guys. Totally getting cadoodled solo on the blunt, you know, but it's all swell, well, and groovy. Thing you want to listen to, you know, if you have any requests, let me know. Let me know by the comments below as we're live, L-I-V-E, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, anywho, for tonight's background jams, background stuff to listen to while we enjoy our blunt, listen to me talk and get cadoodled. Sounds funny, don't it? Talk and get cadoodled. We're gonna listen to some Up and Smoke, some Cheech and Chong's Up.
You get a goddamn job before sundown, or we're shipping you off to military school with the goddamn Finkelstein shit, kid.
The goddamn Finkelstein shit, kid.
Bitch.
So. Oh, we cannot have. We definitely cannot have commercials. Just no commercials. As long as there's no political commercials, right? You know. Anywho. So Bryson, my buddy Bryson, who was on the show last week, Toby, I didn't even know you were here, man. I apologize. I need to pay more attention to. So could you? I need to pay more attention to the comments. I apologize. But, man, welcome aboard the VW bus. We're just hanging out, listening to some jams. We're listening to some Up and Smoke, some Cheech and Chong classic. You know, I don't know. I figured, you know, heck it, little background jams as we're chilling. We're chilling. But anywho, my buddy Bryson, who was on the show last week, who just came bebopping in. He He gave me a good idea. He gave me a really... What the... He gave me a good idea, though. I wouldn't mind having folks come in and hang out with me for BluntJamz, you know? Man, this is good stuff. Because I need somebody to help me. I need somebody to help me smoke these blunts. I'm joking, man. Woo! Anywho. Partake in the BluntJamz. You can at least partake in the jams, you know. I'm taught, you know. But if you're ever in the Oklahoma City area, or if I'm ever in your neck of the woods, feel free to join me on BluntJamz. You know. There's a little Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke. Listen to the album Up in Smoke, by the way. But I really would like to have people, you know, come and join me. So I think what I'm gonna do while I hang out, you know, at the dispensary and stuff, or just ask, I'm gonna ask different people, you know, if they want to join me live on YouTube and smoke a blunt. I think on my dating profile on Facebook, because I have a Facebook dating profile, I think I'm gonna change my stuff about me to saying, hey, do you want to? Are you 420 friendly? Do you want to smoke a blunt? You want to smoke a blunt live on YouTube? Do you want to hang out? Come join me at the dispensary live every Thursday evenings. You know, I think that'd be a great idea.
No, I don't got no speed, man. You know what I do?
You know.
I got a joint.
Oh shit! Heck yeah, Michelle, right here. Michelle, Nomadic Dave has the blunt right here for you. He's gonna pass it to you, groovy lady, and I'm gonna give you the most beautiful hits, kisses and hits to you.
These are too big. I must got it in the other pocket, man. Hold on, man. I got the shit right here, man.
So yes, tonight's blunt strain is Jack Flash. It's a hybrid. I don't know if you guys can read much of it. It's a hybrid. Basically, it's supposed to be indica dominant. It's a Jack Herrera crossbred with, I believe, with White Widow. I do believe.
Is that a joint, man?
Is that a joint, man?
I got that. It looks like a quarter pounder, man.
Hey, be careful with that shit, man.
There you go.
Heavy stuff, man.
I'll pass that to you guys.
Will it blow me away?
Dude, that's gonna blow you away. Good stuff.
I've been smoking since I was born, man. I can smoke anything, man. I can smoke that Michoacan, man, Acapulco Gold.
I'm glad Michelle's here. You know what, groovy lady? I'm glad you're here. I'm seriously glad you're here.
You know, that stuff is tied to a stick.
You're really groovy.
Yeah,
Really groovy. I just want to let you know.
Just,
I could let you know that, man.
Joint, man. And still walk away, man. Wouldn't be no problem at all, man.
Talk it out, man. Kinda grabs you by the boo-boo.
But I really would like to have people come join me every Thursday evenings for this. This is pretty good. It's a 2-grammer. I got 2 grams of it. It's a little loose. It's definitely, you can tell it has Jack Herrera, and it's a little airy. It's a little fluffy bud that I used. So it made a decent blunt. So, oh, I love you, groovy lady. I loves you. I do. You know, I'm getting to know you. I'm getting to know you, and I loves you.
I wonder what great thing tastes like, man.
Aw, that's so cool. I mean, you know, children are a blessing, you know. They really, really are. And my friends that I have kids, I always say you're so lucky. Because I wanted to be a daddy at one time. But I'm not going to get into that story because this is BluntJamz. And this is definitely not a story for BluntJamz. So, anywho. Anywho. Yeah, but this is BluntJamz. It's good stuff, man.
Hey, don't take those, man.
Is that Stoner talking in the background?
I almost gave you the wrong shit, man.
It sounds like old Stoner. It sounds like the old Stoner talking in the background, but it's Thomas Chong.
You just ate the most acid I've ever seen anybody eat in my life.
Hey man, I never had no acid before, man.
I'm tired. It's been a long day at work, my friends. Let me tell you what my day consists of at work. I clock in about 7:20 in the morning, and I start pulling my orders for my store. I have 4 stores that need to be delivered, plus whatever they have extra for me to be delivered. And I always get one store pulled before I got to start my deliveries at 9:15 in the morning. So, all right, hold on. I'll blow it in your face. Dave's not here. Hold on, Michelle. I'll pass it to you. I'll puff pass. Puff pass, all right? Snoop Dogg style.
Hey, listen, can we get off this street, man? Listen, we're parked in the back spot.
That's heavy, man.
Hey, man, we're being pulled over.
Hey, that's heavy, man.
All right, pass it to you, Michelle. Puff, puff. The joys of YouTube Live, right? The joys of YouTube Live, L-I-V-E.
No, I mean your driver's license.
But that was a good one, man.
Yeah, I got my driver's license, man.
Dave's not here. No, here's Dave. This is Nomadic Dave. Nomadic Dave. It's not Camo Dave. This is Camo Dave's nomadic, super duper gnome cousin. Right here. Nomadic Dave.
Yeah, that's it. Pedro de Pacas, man. That's my name.
Right there. Pedro de Pacas.
Hey, hurry back. I missed you already, darling.
Come on, man. I gotta get rid of this dope, man. Don't act a fool.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get busted.
A little Cheech and Chong for you fine folks.
Hey, how long does this shit last, man?
Aw, Summer. Hello, Summer. I said hello.
His name is Ralph, man.
His name is Ralph, man. You know, that's a little Cheech and Chong, you know. You know, we're listening to some Cheech and Chong, the album, the great album, Up in Smoke by the Cheech and Chong. You know, the famous comedy duo, Cheech and Chong.
I was sitting in a coffee shop just minding my own affairs, when all of a sudden this policeman caught me unawares. He said, "Is your name Pedro?" I said, "Yeah, I guess so." He said, "Then come with me, because you're the man we've been looking for." I said, "Hey, man, I've been framed." Hey, no, really, man, I was framed. I never do nothing wrong, man. But every time I get the blame, I've been framed. They put me in the lineup and let the bright lights shine. There was 10 poor dudes like me standing in that line. I knew I was the victim of somebody's evil plan. This scroungy looking dude came up and said,
Yeah, that's him, man.
"Hey, wait a minute, man, I've been framed, man. Oh,
There's Bob!
There's Bob! I never do nothing
What's up,
wrong.
Dave?
But every time
I'm passing this to you I'll puff past the Nez. I'm gonna puff past the Nez.
Then the prosecuting attorney started prosecuting on me. That dude gave me the first, second, and third degree. He said, where were you on the night of July 29th? I said, man, I was home in bed. He said, Judge, that man's lying. I said, wait a minute, man, I was praying, man. Hey, Judge, listen to me, man. Really, you gotta believe I've been praying, man. I never do nothing wrong. Oh, but every time I get the blame.
Yeah, I used to have a nice hat collection. I'm just now kind of redoing my collection, starting it up. But I'm a hat man. I like hats. I wear all kinds. I'm known to wear many different hats.
When the judge looked down and said guilt, I said, Judge, you can kiss my flame.
For the OVW bus this evening, we're listening to Flash. Jack Flash. Really groovy stuff. Man. And you gotta think, I'm a solo mission. I mean, you guys are vicariously puffing along, I understand. But I'm on a solo mission, actually, in reality. So I'm getting totally cadoodled. You guys get to join me somewhere where it's legal, medical, like I live in here in Oklahoma. Feel free to join me on BluntJamz. BluntJamz or Coffee Talk, Tuesday through Friday. This week it happens to be Tuesday through Saturday, because Saturday I have to work. So we got a little Searching by Cheech and Chong. Name of this song is Searching by Cheech and Chong. It's a song about searching for weed. Back in the old days when weed was hard to find, you gotta search a little bit for weed sometimes, and sometimes you didn't get the kind of weed you needed. What is the best stoner movies? Well, obviously, very number one, top of the list is Up in Smoke. Up in Smoke. Now this is my opinion. Everybody has their own opinions, and I feel free to put your opinions in, because we got carte blanche on opinions, everybody. That's why God gave us free will. Anywho, I think it would be, for me, Up in Smoke, Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke, and then number two, Half Baked for number two. Movie Half Baked, Dave Chappelle, Jim Brewer, comedians, big time. Oh, I'm sorry, Des. Am I bogarting? I don't mean to bogart, man. This is the best part, man. You gotta pass it to you, Nez. Pass it to Nez. Vicariously through Nomadic Day. Puffy, 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 puff, puff. Oh, sorry, Brother Craig. I was getting ready to say number 3 was going to be Pineapple Express. See, I'm all cadoodled, man. I forgot, man. Dang potheads, they forgot. Yes, number 3 would be definitely Pineapple Express, followed by Harold and Kumar Goes to White Castle. My top 4, let's call them top 4, 20, my top 420, Stoner Flickers, little Stoner Flickers. Yeah. So, great movies, great flicks. You could pretty much, quote anything from the Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke movie to any cannabis lover, aka pothead, anytime, and they know exactly what you're talking about. So,
Who are you?
Hey, how you doing? I spilled it. I made a mess. I was just
trying to.
Oh, where have you been all my life?
We just come in with.
Oh, if you don't mind.
It's not. It's not really.
Oh, this is such a famous scene, ain't it? Snorting Ajax. This lady snorting Ajax.
Jeez, I don't believe it.
She's like, I don't believe it. Jeez Louise. Right there, my friends. Classic. And speaking of classic, that house where that iconic film was filmed in, that iconic scene right there was filmed in, that house was filmed in Pasadena, in a house, little house in Pasadena. The house actually came up for sale here a couple years ago. I never followed up on who bought it. I'm sure somebody bought it. A bunch of people that try to get the guy that owns the Outsiders house to buy it, which I thought would have been really cool. But it's such an iconic house. It's still the floor plan, the layout is exactly like you've seen it in Up in Smoke. It has not changed. Well, it didn't when it was up for sale in 2015 is when it was when I last checked on it. So BluntJamz. Yes, thank you, Nez, for joining for BluntJamz this evening. It's a little different than Coffee Talk, obviously. I'm gonna pass the roach. You guys enjoy that, man. I am completely cadoodled. For the Jack Flash, it's supposed to be an indica dominant hybrid. It's definitely a hybrid. It has sativa in it because I am a yippity yappity fool. But that's what it's about, you know. Anywho, that house that it was filmed, came up for sale, and I thought it'd been neat, man, if somebody bought it and go see it. You know, it makes me wonder what happened to that house. So I'm gonna have to go Google that house and see if it was actually sold or what happened to it. But it was filmed in a little house in Pasadena, California. I know because when I went back in California in 2015, I was going to do some Cheech and Chong filming locations, and I actually did a couple. You guys can go do your Columbo-like research skills. I did some Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke filming locations, the iconic location where when Cheech Marin picks up Thomas Chong along the Pacific Coast Highway. I used to travel that quite a bit, and so yes, I do got some Up in Smoke filming locations right here on the Westphalia Chronicles channel. Back then, I obviously didn't say anything much about me and cannabis, because it was a different thing, different stuff, but it was a little nod to, yeah, I'm a free-spirited type of guy. Double bubble. Hit that, Michelle. Sitting right there. So yes, since we're here on BluntJamz, hanging out, I bought a little bit. Also, I didn't put it in the blunt, but check it out. A little Acapulco Gold for you old-time stoners out there. For you old-time, especially this old stoner, he might recognize this famous, super-duper famous strain, Acapulco Gold. So I picked up just a little nuggie, just a little nuggie. Nothing spectacular, but just a little nuggie of Acapulco Gold. It's a hybrid, sativa dominant hybrid, so that'd be like an afternoon smoke, right after work smoke. If I was just getting off of work at 4:20 instead of the evening time. So, for my evening time smoke, which I'm definitely gonna smoke, I do need an indica to go to sleep on because this has some sativa in it. Because what I smoke is Jack Flash, so obviously it has a little sativa in it. But so before I go to bed, I'll smoke a little bit of this Granddaddy Perps. I got some Granddaddy Perps. Yeah, smoke weed. Oh, smoke weed every day. You guys. I'm actually doing live feed on my good vlogging device, so I can have good camera and good sound and all that jazz to you fine folks tonight. So, anywho, this is some Granddaddy Perps that I that I picked up, and it's definitely the perps. Definitely the perps, you know. Something really nice. Indica, you know, put your butt to sleep smoke, you know. Need for weed. Yeah, need for weed every day. God made weed, weed made God. What happened? I don't know. Smoke weed every day. So, I know that little saying right there probably upset a lot of folks, but, you know, it is what it is, man. Smoke weed every day. Hallelujah. Smoke weed every day. Granddaddy Perps, my friends. That's what I'll have before I go to bed. Oh, the 1937. This is my new cart. This would be like, you know, something, you know, on the weekends or something I would have. This is my oil cart. You know, 1937 represents the year they made cannabis illegal. You know, the Cannabis Stamp Act of 1937. Bad. But it represents very good stuff now with the company and all that stuff. So, yes. Oh, Stoner. They've been making cannabis-infused alcoholic beverages for a cool minute. Let me tell you a little story about an alcoholic-infused cannabis beverage for adults. When I was a fleet manager for a RV rental company in Southern California, we rented a motorhome to a gentleman that learned how to infuse THC 65 milligrams per wine bottle. He's making his own wine. He infused his own THC in wine, and he rented a motorhome so he can go up to like Napa Valley or somewhere like that, so he can start selling his product and stuff. And I never, you know, knew if it got successful with the dude or anything, but he dumped a lot of money and rented a motorhome to go up to Napa Valley. We did try a bottle of his cannabis-infused wine. It was pretty good. Now, back then, a lot of cannabis-infused things were very cannabis-y tasting, like the soda pops or whatnot, because a lot of stuff was used with tincture. I hope I'm saying that right. Tincture. Sounds funny, don't it? Tincture. But, yeah, pot wine. It was very good, man. It was pretty good, Nez. It was really tasty. I enjoyed it. So, yeah, so it's, I'm sure Colorado's, you know, been dabbling in that stuff for years. But yeah, it's something really not new, cannabis-infused alcoholic beverages. But yeah, I hope it hits really everywhere someday. Yeah, tincture. It is a great word, tincture. We sell tincture here in our shop, the Cannabis, and I haven't got any, but we do sell tincture in our store.
I think he's got stage fright, man. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Oh, hey, man, thanks an awful lot, man. Hey! Oh, come on, look at... I'm sorry. Hey!
Soundtrack from the motion picture soundtrack, Up in Smoke. Yeah, it's a classic movie, man. I used to have all the Cheech and Chong flicks from Up in Smoke to Nice Dreams, all the way to the Coriskin Brothers on DVD, but you know, I lost a lot of groovy things, but they were just material things that I lost when I got divorced. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Up in Smoke.
Up in Smoke.
It's been a very quick 40 years.
Or like 40 minutes, man. 48
Some ups and downs, but with very few bitter tears. We just smoked our
You know, Cheech and Chong, you know, such a classic, you know, movie. It was fun getting to see the filming locations of Cheech and Chong. It really was. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just catching up on comments. Because it's late, my friends. It's time to say goodnight. You know? It is. It has been fun. But I always like to send us out on a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful note. So, oh, I'm sure you can't, Nez, and trust me, your first trip to a dispensary is a memorable one. My very first one, my very, very, very first one was when I moved back to Southern California in 2010. 2010. It was so much fun. It was called Mother Nature's Remedy. I'll never forget the name of the place. And I was like a kid in a candy store. Obviously, I didn't know, you know, the full medical benefits, you know, because, you know, you're just like a kid in a candy store when you first start going. But once you understand the sativas, from the hybrids, from the indicas, it's all beautiful. Beautiful. You know, it's a little soul shine for your life. Speaking of soul shine, you know, don't ever lose your soul shine. It's hard to say when you feel like you've lost your way. So here's a little Allman Brothers for you fine folks, some soul shine. Some wonderful, wonderful lyrics in this song. You know, I try to send everybody on a groovy little positive note, a little groovy jam. So listen closely, my wonderful friends, if you're going through some shit, you're going through some janky stuff, you know, because we can't lose our soul shine.
Can't find the light that got you through a cloudy day. When the stars ain't shining bright, you feel like you've lost your way. When the candle lit of home.
Of course, we'll hang out in the morning for some coffee. Tune back in 6:30 in the a.m. We'll be sipping on coffee. I thought I had it made too. I grew up, you know, with a silver spoon in my hand.
Life can take the strongest man, make him feel so alone.
Damn straight.
Now sometimes I feel a cold wind blowing through my aching bones. I think back to what my daddy said. He said, sunshine, it's better than moonshine, damn sure better than rain.
Break of day.
so much, Michelle, for hanging out. Maybe someday you'll join me right here in this old VW bus for a blunt, for BluntJamz, or in this bus, time stands still sometimes, man. It just happens like that. I hope you join me someday. Nez, I hope you join me too. Someday. This old VW bus for some BluntJamz. Stoner. This old stoner. With a name like that, who wouldn't want to come hang out in this old VW bus?
Damn sure better than rain. Yeah, now people don't mind. All feel this way sometimes. Got to let your soul shine, shine till the break of day. It's better than sunshine, better than moonshine.
Damn sure better than rain. It is, man. Thanks for hanging out, my wonderful friends. We'll hang out in the morning for coffee in this old VW bus, 6:30 a.m. in my neck of the woods, 4:30 a.m. over there on the west coast, 7:30 a.m. over on the east coast, and everything else in between. And next Thursday, BluntJamz, man, BluntJamz, the 5th. It'll be a whole new month for next week's BluntJamz, same thing, whole another dealio. So tune in the 5th of March for BluntJamz. We'll hang out once again. I love you guys. Sweet dreams. Yes, Brother Craig. My brother Craig. Sweet dreams to you and your itty bitty blessed family. I love you guys. As always, be kind to one another. Love one another. Be grateful for every single moment and moments of the day. Because we don't know. Peace and a love and Volkswagen grease. I said Volkswagen grease. Okay. Vlogcast